Hola, this is Sharon, and this video is for sharing how I make an ATC card, and that's an artist's trading card. And I have a die cut by Sizzix, but if you don't, all you'll need to do is cut out. I use a medium-sized chipboard, and it measures 2.5 across, 3.5 down, and you can decorate it either way. I'm doing it the long way. So that's the size of a ATC. And I wanted to do a theme of sewing, and this little tag I received, maybe 2 years ago now, from Silly Frog Honeybee, and it says package of oval-eyed needles by the Little Fairy Company, and it has this cute little fairy and a butterfly, and I thought that would be a cute little theme since I'm into sewing. I don't know what that is. I have this cute paper that, let me get it. I didn't bring it up here. 1 second. I think I've had this paper almost 2 years, and I've hardly used it. I've shared some with some friends, and I'm finally starting to use it myself, and it has a wonderful sewing theme. It's got darling papers, and I think they still sell this. Could be wrong, but I'm finally getting it out and using it. So let's see. First thing I did, and it's sort of quirky the way this is in the die cut. It's like one side is a little narrower than the other, so I have to keep track of what side the paper goes on. And I took a vintage photo and distressed around the edges, and then around the edges of the paper. So first I want to glue on the paper. And so far it hasn't been buckling on the projects I've been doing, so I'm happy with this tacky glue. Because it does, a little bit too much there. It does give me time to adjust. Doesn't dry as quick as the Scotch does, so it gives you a little bit of a play time to get it on there just the way you want it. So get that on there. Make sure it's lined up well. Looks like it. And then, after you got your paper on there, if there's an edge you're not happy with, you can always sandpaper it and then re-stress. This feels a little bit taller, but good enough. I'm not going to be a perfectionist. I'm trying really hard. Then on the other side, this cute little paper with little sewing machines and scissors and buttons. Thought that was cute. I can't lose my spot for it. Okay. That button in the corner. My hands are just, I have not been taking aspirin because I'm waiting for them to call me for this carpal tunnel. And in the meantime, all my arthritis is killing me. So my hands are not the greatest lately. So I didn't know I had so much arthritis until I stopped taking my aspirin, and oh boy, pains are coming out that I've never felt before. My knee and my left leg and my ankle and my left leg. My goodness, aspirin really hit it for me. I can't wait to be able to take it again. Okay, so a little bit of glue is coming out there, but that's no problem. It'll dry up clear. Alright, got my paper. I want this to be my front, and I want this to be on here, but I want to put my lace first, and for my lace I use the Fabri-Tac. Now again, like I said in my other video, everybody has their own style, and I've been in a few ATC swaps, and I'm going to share some beautiful cards that I have from other fellow YouTubers, because they are gorgeous. So for all of you who have just embarked on crafting or are looking at doing ATCs for the first time, I thought this would be helpful to share how I make mine and share how others, and I'm sure there's plenty of videos out there, but I just wanted to share my style. Okay, then I want to put this behind it, so I'm thinking maybe this glue. You know, I think the fabric one would be better. Sorry. Now the process, it's taken me a long time just to even get ready to do this video, because I've got to plan out everything. I don't know, some people just go for it and just create as they go, but I'm the type that I got, okay, what theme do I want, and what colors do I want, and what would be a nice accent for this, and all that I go through. So, you know, as you develop your style, it's not as hard, but I don't know what's wrong with me that it takes so long. I think about it too much. I need to not do that. So I'm going to make this be dimensional. And I was going to do a chain, but it would stick out so much in that I had to give up that idea. So I put the eyelet for nothing. I'm going to cover it up. You'll see. Okay. So I got this darling. It's like a tag itself. Like a little tag. And then what I did, since I couldn't get the chain on there right, I looked at one of the other ATCs that I received, and the person had put thread in the button and then put the, whatever those are called, and then I wanted to put a fairy on there. So I'm going to put it right there. So I got glued up. Make sure it's a good amount so it'll stick. And then I gotta make sure it's hanging right. Okay. So I want that right there. I gotta cover this up because this stuff dries so fast that if you leave it open it gets ruined. Make sure it's stuck on there good. Okay, so there's my little fairy. What do you call those things? I forget what you call them. Somebody remind me what they're called. So see how there's this big needle and the fairy I can't tell if she's walking or sitting there. Okay, and of course I have to have a flower, so this is an old Prima that came with the little plastic and this, and then the tulle, and then I have this little white one from I don't know where, and I got a little blue, what do you call that? What you call this? I tell you, I can't remember anything. You know what, Brad, that's what it is. I should think of Brad Pitt, and that will help me remember Brad's. Okay. So I want this here. And it's sort of on 2 levels there, so hopefully it's gonna stick okay. I think so. Okay, so that is my front. Hopefully it's not too simple looking. What do you think? And then on the back, I'm going to put this here. I sprayed it with the Lindsay Blazing Sun. So I don't know if you could tell there, but it's nice and gold looking. Very pretty. And I'm going to put this on the back here and get glue. I wish somebody would do a video of how you do editing. Like once you've taped, what site can you go to where you can speed it up and cut out whatever you don't like, and then not have a 10-hour video. So if somebody could do that, I would really appreciate learning how to do that. Okay, then when you're in a swap, and I plan to put a swap up in August for an AT swap, and it's on Nothing But Crafts. It's a Facebook group, and it'll be a one-on-one where you just, that didn't come out clear, one-on-one, where you pick a partner and the both of you trade your addresses and decide what theme you want and colors and all of that, and you work it out between the two of you. And you don't have to worry about making 5 of the same. You just have to do one, and you mail to each other. There's no in-between person, and I think it'll be fun. So let's see, I should have put this down first. Let's see, can I sneak it? Sort of cuts off my thing there. I guess I'll have to cover up my dress figure a little. Darn it. Okay, so I'll put it as low as possible. So usually when you do your little info on the back, I put my YouTube name and my name and what the swap was in the month and year. So then when you keep them, it's fun to see, oh, I got this one at this swap and that one at that swap. So let me share some beautiful ones that I have received. The most recent one that I was in, Angie did, Queen Bee, and that group made gorgeous tags. Look at this. I display them in my craft room. Look how gorgeous this is. Isn't that just beautiful? Hope this lighting, sorry, it's either too bright or not enough. There, how's that look? Isn't that gorgeous? And this one was made by Angie, and she's Queen Bee's Creations. That's that circus theme. And then this one is by, and it, look, this one is super cool, and she put our initials, and it opens. You pull this up and it opens, and it's Be Yourself, and you're supposed to put your own picture there, but I don't want to put a picture of me in there. And look at her gorgeous pin. So isn't that creative? And this is by Faye Ray Designs. And this is absolutely gorgeous. So I love keeping it on this thing, whatever you call this. This is what I keep them on. I think I got this in a giveaway that I won by Scotia Laurel, I think. I can't remember her YouTube. Look at this darling one. Oops, I'm out of frame. Isn't that gorgeous? The clock. And here's that same flower set that my flowers came from. Comes with a sparkly one, this plastic one, the material, and the tool. And this was by Melissa, Crafter in the Making. This was August of 2010. It's been a while. Feels like it was just yesterday. My goodness. I tell you, I'm losing time. And then this gorgeous one is also by Melissa. Wow, I got two from Melissa. Isn't that pretty? Love it. And then I did another one where it was Valentine's Day, and I didn't realize I'm good friends with Bev now. And Bev, look, I have one of your cards. I didn't realize it at the time. This is Bev. She's Bev Beach 6801 on YouTube. Look how cute. So she's got the smaller mat. She does her faux stitching. She's got this gorgeous ribbon. So I mean, just this little layout, you have so many options of how you do it. Look at this. Isn't this gorgeous? Love this. And this was by, she doesn't have a YouTube. It's just gorgeous. And this one, it's Jude Young. And this gorgeous one by Judy. And this was a swap in 2010 that was hosted by Hope. Look how cute this one is. Isn't this beautiful? So you see how much you can do? Like she's got this dry embossed paper behind this, graphic 45. And then she's got the Tim Holtz and this beautiful pin she's made in like a little fancy clock and the little flower. And this was Frances Wilkins. And this is the one I learned how to do you sew the string and then you put this thing on. And isn't this gorgeous? So this is where you do the embossing. Just love it. And this is by Joy. Doesn't have a YouTube. And I think this one is by Hope. Yes, Hope Simpson. Oh, I keep getting out of frame, I'm sorry. And this is by Linda Israel. We had done a swap. Oh, it's been a while now. And see how she's cut out words here for creativity. And she's put the wings behind the Mona Lisa. Isn't that gorgeous? So there is a sample of all kinds of things you can do with ATC cards. And I hope I haven't bored you. Oh, it came off. And I even put the 600. This is the hardest thing, keeping these little doohickeys closed. So I will have to put more of that 600 glue on there, and hopefully I can get it on there. But it happens. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I didn't bore you with this little tutorial. Bye-bye.